Have you ever wondered what happens when a whole world just, stops? Imagine cities bustling with life. Traded goods, raised families, built incredible monuments to their gods and kings. Carved out empires from deserts, carved out empires from jungles, believing their way of life would last forever. Then, one day, the noise began to fade. The markets grew quiet. Grand stone buildings left to the wind and rain. Great civilizations have risen, flourished, and vanished. Silent ruins and profound mysteries remain. Not myths, real people, real places. Over 4,000 years ago, a remarkable civilization blossomed in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. We call it the Indus Valley Civilization. They were master planners. Their cities were wonders of urban design. Mohenjo-daro, Harappa. The streets were laid out in a neat grid, much like our modern cities. Homes were built with baked bricks, private wells, bathrooms, connected to a sophisticated citywide drainage system. This was an advanced, organized, prosperous society, thriving along the banks of the powerful Indus River. Skilled artisans, diligent traders. Archaeologists have unearthed beautiful pottery, intricate beadwork, small, square seals with animals, and a mysterious script. These seals suggest trade reaching as far as Mesopotamia. Standardized weights and measures made commerce fair and predictable. They lived in a world that seemed stable and secure. Deep in the humid lowlands of Central America, the Maya built a civilization that was brilliant and enduring. For centuries, from about 250 to 900 AD, their society was at its peak. They were not a single unified empire, but a collection of powerful city-states. Tikal, Calakmul. They competed for power and influence. They were incredible architects. They were astronomers. They built towering stone pyramids that rose above the jungle canopy. These served as temples to their gods. They developed a complex writing system. They created highly accurate calendars by observing the movements of the stars, moon, sun. Maya society was deeply religious and highly structured. Kings were seen as divine rulers and intermediaries to the gods. They presided over elaborate rituals, sometimes including human sacrifice, to ensure cosmic order and agricultural prosperity. The population grew. Cities expanded into sprawling urban centers, grand plazas, palaces, ball courts. Their art survives in stone carvings and painted ceramics. For hundreds of years, the southern Maya lowlands were among the most densely populated and culturally dynamic regions in the world. Section 4. The Lonely Giants of Easter Island. Far out in the Pacific Ocean, thousands of miles from the nearest continent, lies a small, isolated triangle of land known as Easter Island, or Rapa Nui. It is one of the most remote inhabited places on Earth. This island is famous for one thing above all else: its massive, mysterious stone statues called moai. Nearly 1,000 of these colossal figures, with their oversized heads and solemn expressions, stand guard along the coastline or lie unfinished in the quarry where they were carved. They are silent monuments to a society that accomplished an incredible feat of engineering and artistry, and then suffered a tragic decline. The first people to arrive on Rapa Nui, Polynesians who navigated the vast ocean in canoes, found an island paradise. It was covered in lush forests of giant palm trees, a rich ecosystem with fertile soil and abundant seabirds. For centuries, their society grew and prospered. They developed a complex social structure organized into clans, each competing to build and erect the most impressive moai as tributes to their ancestors. Section 5. Reflections in the Ruins. The stories of the Indus Valley, the Maya. The people of Rapa Nui are not just tales of disappearance. They are powerful reminders of a fundamental truth: no civilization is permanent. These societies, once so confident and mighty, show us that even the most complex systems are fragile. They can be broken by forces both within and without. A change in the climate, a shift in a river's course, the slow degradation of the land can unravel a way of life that took centuries to build. Their empty cities stand as solemn testaments to the delicate balance between humanity and the world we inhabit. Looking at these collapses, we see common threads emerge. Environmental challenges are almost always part of the story. Drought in the Maya heartland. Deforestation on Easter Island. The inability to manage natural resources proved catastrophic. Social and political factors also played a crucial role. Internal conflict, competition for dwindling resources. Failure of leadership to adapt often accelerated the decline. It is rarely one single disaster, but a cascade of interconnected problems that leads to the end of an era, a lesson that feels incredibly relevant today. Yet, For all the patterns we can identify, each story leaves us with its own unique set of questions. We still cannot read the Indus script. We do not know exactly what combination of events made the Maya abandon their southern cities so completely. The precise methods used to move the Moai remain a source of fascination and debate. These unsolved mysteries are important. They teach us humility. They remind us that the past is complex and that we may never have all the answers. This keeps archaeologists digging and historians searching, driven by the desire to understand. Ultimately, these silent places offer us a chance to reflect on our own world. We too face climate change, resource depletion, and complex social challenges. The ruins of Mohenjo-Daro Tikal are not just relics of a forgotten time, they are mirrors. They ask us to consider the long-term consequences of our actions and the resilience of the systems we depend on. They invite us to learn from their mistakes and their successes. The people who lived in these cities are gone, but their stories, etched in stone and buried in the earth, continue to speak to us across the centuries. A puzzle scattered across continents, a quiet echo asking us to piece together their final days. These disappearances are cautionary tales, the delicate balance between humanity and the environment. Warnings about climate resources, the consequences of our choices. Each abandoned city is a classroom. We see societies thriving, agriculture, governance, art. Then signs of stress, slowly at first, then all at once, leading to exodus. Our journey is discovery. Indus Valley, South Asia. Maya pyramids swallowed by jungle, Central America.